delicious cooking. Tonight we are making a copycat KFC fried chicken bowl.
Yes.
We've had this twice before and it's delicious. So we're gonna put mashed potatoes, fried chicken, corn, and gravy on top. I think we're ready to get started because Luis is a little bit hangry.
Let's go!
P.S. We also had the egg crisis of 2019. We were just about to start filming this episode and we realized we needed eggs for our breading and we had none. So egg crisis 2019. The crisis is over. We resolved it. We got our eggs.
Yep.
All right, let's begin.
Let's do it.
So the first thing we want to do is get our water boiling for our mashed potatoes and we're going to go ahead and then bread our chicken. So water boiling, please. So I'm just peeling the potatoes here for our mashed potatoes and then I'm going to cut them and boil them. Everybody has their own kind of mashed potato recipe. You know, we wanted this to be like a fresh KFC bowl. So basically we don't really want it to be like those instant mashed potatoes. So please do not use those instant mashed potatoes. Okay, and as I'm peeling these, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story about why we kind of came up with this recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So when we moved back to the US from China, we ate KFC in China and it was pretty good. The chicken was so good there. Late night snack, middle of the day, get some chicken wings, really good. Anyway, when we came back to the US, we said, okay, Luis is gonna do every year, Luis gets to go to KFC one time. Only one time. And when he goes, he gets to do the bucket challenge. The bucket challenge is when you order a whole bucket and you just feast on that bucket.
Feast.
Feast. Once a year. So we did the bucket challenge like 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
And then what, the third year, it just got bad. And we were like, why are we spending all this money on this chicken and it's not even good?
Yeah.
So we ditched the bucket challenge. We were trying to come up with another challenge. But in the meantime, we came up with this recipe. We found this recipe and we decided that this is kind of an alternative for the bucket challenge. So rest in peace, the bucket challenge. All right, so I just finished cutting all my potatoes. We're gonna put those right in.
Sure.
Get them boiling. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we are gonna prepare our egg wash and our flour breading for our fried chicken. So I'm gonna do 5 eggs in a bowl. And then I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup of milk. And we're gonna whisk that together. All right, that looks good. And then in a separate bowl, preferably, or a dish that's kind of shallow like this one, you know, it's not too high, we're gonna do the rest of our ingredients, so our dry ingredients. So it's gonna be 2 cups of flour. No flour crisis this time, just the egg crisis.
Not gonna be for a while.
Yeah. So 2 cups of flour. And then we're gonna do baking powder. Now, the baking powder in this is just gonna keep that coating on and it's gonna make sure that everything sticks and it's gonna give it that nice crispy. So baking powder in this recipe is key. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of this. Sorry, teaspoons. Don't put tablespoons. Okay. And then we're going to do some garlic powder. I just kind of shake it in. I'm not going by what it says. We are going to go by what the seasoned salt says. So it's going to be 1 teaspoon of the seasoned salt here. And then the poultry seasoning, we will also be using the exact amount. And this will be 3 teaspoons. And the recipe also calls for onion powder and things like that. I don't have onion powder, so I'm not using that for that one. All right, so I'm just gonna mix this all together. Make sure it's well combined. You can add a little bit of pepper in this as well. Don't add salt because you have that seasoned salt in there already. So just a little bit of pepper. Now, as we're breading, we want to get our oil ready so it's nice and hot so we can just throw these right in. So we're going to use vegetable oil. This is where, this is the part we don't like, frying. But let's do it. All right, you're gonna need your oil to be pretty deep, just because you're gonna probably, with the chicken that we have, we're probably gonna be doing this in like 2 batches. So you know how the oil gets kind of gross after a while. Just wanna make sure it's deep enough. All right, so I'm not gonna put my oil up too high. I want it to progressively heat up, but not burn. So I'm putting it on like a medium range there. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we are gonna pound our chicken. I bought the thin sliced chicken, but if you buy breasts, you're gonna have to pound them a little bit more. I'm gonna do a light pounding on these, and we have our handy dandy meat pounder here, thanks to Heather, Chris, and Kenzie.
Yep.
So we're finally using it for the first time. Thank you so much. So let's pound this chicken. I'm sure our neighbor loves us. Maybe one day she'll tune in. Maybe. Alright, so we're done pounding our chicken, and what we're going to do next is we're going to do our dipping. I hate this part. It makes my fingers bulbous, and I just hate it. So make sure you take off all your wedding rings, whatever, because your fingers are about to get messy. So you're going to dip it twice. So first in the egg, then in the flour, back to the egg, back to the flour. Got it? Go!
Yep.
Okay. This is where I really need my assistant's help. What do you want to do, the egg or the flour?
I'll do the flour.
Okay. All right, Luiz is going to get his fingers bulky. Taking one for the team. He needs to do something around here.
God.
All right. There you go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do it for the second time now. And this ensures that all your chicken is coated and gets nice and crispy.
I don't have my beer yet.
We'll get it after this. While we're frying the chicken, we can drink a beer. I feel like we're always drinking in these episodes, but we're so hungry. We're so hungry. It's 8 o'clock. All right, so our chicken is coated. We are just waiting for the oil to heat up, and I would like a beer.
Yes.
You know it's not crazy delicious unless we're boozing. Cheers.
Yes, darling.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, now let's fry some chicken. Here we go. All right, I can only fit about 3 pieces of chicken at a time, which is fine because I've got 6 pieces total, so I'll just do it in 2 batches.
Mm-hmm.
And once your chicken's in there, don't turn it until it's been cooking for a while. Just don't mess with it. Just let it fry.
Mm-hmm.
Our mashed potatoes are done. We're just gonna leave them till the last minute so they don't get cold. All right, so what else is gonna go on our KFC bowl is, of course, corn and gravy. So the corn, I just bought canned corn. I'm just gonna heat it up in the microwave. You can buy frozen if you want and cook it on the stove. Or you can buy fresh even, but
Sure.
that's what we have. Okay, and then I bought this McCormick brown gravy, which is a little bit of a cheat as well. But 1 pack of this, 1 cup of cold water on the stove, good to go. So I'm gonna start this right now. All right, so our chicken looks good. On the one side, we're gonna flip it and see that delicious golden brown, crispy outside.
Whoa.
Whoa. All right, I don't trust myself doing this. Looks good. Just be careful. Oh, you wanna go live? Let's go live, let's go live. We're live. Hey everyone, Crazy Delicious Cooking is live, and we are filming another episode for you here. And we are frying some chicken. Mashed potatoes, gravy, chicken.
And beer.
Oh, and Luiz got his beard. Come on, people. What are you doing right now? It's 8:21. What are you doing?
You're frying some chicken.
All right, so we are live on Instagram during this episode. Luiz is taking our first batch of chicken out, and we're about to put the second batch in. Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Better than KFC.
Better than KFC. These are Better Than KFC Bowls. That's what we're calling them. Look at my assistant working tonight.
Yep.
All right, hey Heather. Hey girl, hey. We are just filming an episode here, frying some chicken, drinking some beer.
Cheers.
Say hi to yourself. No, Luiz is working tonight. He really is.
I am.
You just joined. He was really getting his chicken out. Look at that chicken. Ooh, better than KFC.
That's what we're calling it.
These are the Better Than KFC Bowls. Look at him working. Stir that gravy, Luiz. Stir that gravy. Oh, hey, Flavia.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're making some fried chicken. All right, ladies. Well, thank you for tuning in, but we have to get back to our episode because we're getting a little bit hungry. So we'll see you later.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we just did our first Instagram Live ever. Wow, so exciting. We had 2 people join in. Thanks for joining, Heather and Flavia. Little shout out to ya. Hopefully more people will join next time, but that was like a little impromptu. Maybe next time we'll announce that we are going live at a certain time so all of you can be in on the action.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we need to make our mashed potatoes. And our last batch of chicken is almost done. Our gravy's done. I'm going to pop these in the microwave and then we will assemble our bowls. Alright, so our chicken is done. It looks delicious. It's nice and fried, nice and crispy. Luiz just needs to smash the potatoes.
Let's smash it.
And then we'll put it all together. Smash them, Luiz. You think you're going to need more milk?
No. When I first came to the US, I ordered at a restaurant smashed potatoes to the waitress.
So now we call them smashed potatoes, not mashed potatoes, in case you were wondering. Okay? So we have to cut the chicken. So the chicken is going to go on top, and we're going to slice it. So if Luiz would get to work on that. So I'm assembling them here, and we have the mashed potatoes on the bottom. We can do our corn next. Kind of scattered on there. And then the chicken. And then, of course, a little bit of gravy to top it off.
Ooh.
Perfect. All right, so tonight on Crazy Delicious Cooking, we made a copycat KFC fried chicken bowl. We would like to call this the Better Than KFC Bowl because it is better. So we fried our chicken. The batter was the key in that case. So we have corn, mashed potatoes, and gravy on top. So thank you for joining us on another episode of Crazy Delicious Cooking, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.